Hey everybody, it's me Marquita, and I am trying kombucha because it's supposed to help with your digestive health, immunity, and protein absorption. Absorption. That's not the right word. I'm looking at it. It's supposed to help you absorb. I feel like what's his name? Trey of the Real Law Twins. It's like Joe. Joe, like Joe, okay? It's like Joe Jackson. Anyways, that's what that made me feel like. If if y'all know what I'm talking about Dre or Trey. Trey? Either T or D. Sorry, I think it's a T. I think it's Trey. But anyways, the Real Law Twins. And he was like, he was talking about Euphoria. And he was like, yeah, he was like, Benjamin, something Joe. He's like he's Joe, okay? Like Joe Jackson. I know what he's talking about. But it was funny. So that's what that made me feel like. Protein, absorb, I still can't say it. Y'all see it. Supposed to help you absorb protein. Like I'm Joe, okay? Anyhow, I still don't like it. But everyone knows that I am trying my hardest to get any nutrients and everything from food. What I don't like about this is it's like I don't drink alcohol, and it's like fermented, so it's a little alcoholic. And it's not that, oh, I'm pure, I don't drink alcohol because whatever. Yes, it's just not my cup of tea. And to me, this is like a lighter form of a beer, which I don't like beer. Um, like I never was really a alcohol drinker. It is, but one bottle is a serving, 50 calories. I really don't need this. I don't need any extra sodium. I mean, the carbohydrates is okay, sugar's okay, but zero protein. So how you gonna help me absorb protein when you ain't got nothing in here? Come on now, what are we doing? What are we doing? One of us. One of us. No, I'm joking. I do like AI. No, that was iRobot. My bad. I do like AI though with Haley Joe. Speaking of Kendrick. I literally was not going there. I was talking about iRobot with Will Smith, and AI came out, and I do like AI, but my favorite of the diss song is Euphoria. That's why I said shout out to Haley Joe Osment. But I'm telling you, like I was telling Gary the other day, y'all, I was like, Haley Joe is he's a better man than I am. Because somebody don't even have to even really be talking about anything. Like, you mention my name, bitch, I made it. And I know Haley Joe, he's big, and he didn't need Kendrick. to mention him. But see, if I was him, I'd be like, I'm the man. Y'all heard me. I got mentioned not once but twice in two different songs. See, Haley Joe, I don't know how that they have replaced Earth with his head, because if it was me, bitch, they'd be like, oh my gosh, this sun is being blocked out. Why? Because my head is that big. Y'all see me? I got mentioned in a song. Not once, but twice. And not in one song, two songs. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't fuck with me. Like, I am that person. I'm, like I said, if I was Haley Joe, I am that man. Y'all know me. Y'all see me. Ask about me. Exactly. See, and that's why he's more humble than me. And that's why I am not him and he is not me. Because I would not be able to handle it. And I'm not even fame hungry. Like I said, Haley Joe, like, he didn't need to be mentioned. Because he look, he makes things move by himself. But to be mentioned in a rap song, in a beef, and people, like, y'all keep my name in y'all mouth. And thank you. And you're welcome also. See, and that's why he's more humble than me. Like I said, God knew I didn't need to be famous. Because I would be humble. I'll be humble. But then, see, Kendrick would have wrote humble for me. Be humble. Sit down. And I'd be like, Kendrick, no, because you mentioned me. I can't be humble. I can't sit down. Like, you made me stand up. Yeah, I was already sitting down, being humble, being like, oh, I'm glad that y'all like my movies. But then you mentioned like two of my movies, and not one but two songs. He'd be like, look, I'm going to have to redo Humble, and I'm going to have to mention you by name, because obviously you ain't sitting down. Like, you up there blocking out the sun because your head, it's right here, Hannah. It was in that bag. Never mind. Like, Kendrick would be like, look, I have to rewrite Humble. Specifically, be like, Marquita, Humble, sit down. Like, unblock the sun with your big old head, because it would be that big. Like, I'm just telling you. Mitch, two times? Two different songs? Y'all won't be able to tell me nothing. I walk in like, I'm trying to think of who that was. Basically, I walk in like James Brown. I'll knock the coat off, then I'm like, okay, I'm leaving. They go put it back on. I'm like, nah, I ain't done yet. Look. And that's why I'm not famous. That's why I'm not famous. That is why. I know that ain't got nothing to do. That ain't got nothing to do with kombucha. But, kombucha. Anyways, don't ask me to sound it out because I don't enunciate. As y'all know, I don't enunciate. And English is my worst language. And I know you're going to be like, oh, really? Well, what's your best language? None. Like, I can talk. English is my first and only language. Like, I'm very fluent in yep, I messed that up. Non-enunciation. That's all I was trying to say. I did an extra little whatever syllable. I'm a very lazy talker, as y'all know. I'm a lazy talker that can talk about nothing for hours. But I don't hear sounds, and I'm time blind. I'm just blind all the way around. Because I never was one of them people they go, oh, sound out the word. I can't. Well, yeah, because this sound makes, I don't hear that. I don't. Like, if you say the word, I could hear it. But if you want me to sound it out, I can't. I cannot. Like, my brain does not understand English. let me say the English language, the U.S. English language. Let me say that because I'm not no snobby American thinking that our English is everybody's English. No, U.S. English is very confusing. And if you know what I'm talking about, you would understand it. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I guess it's not for you to understand. So, U.S. English is my only English that I know. And so I can't sound it out because U.S. words don't make sense. Not even the spelling or the words when you see it written. Let me go back to one of my favorite ones that I just was like, okay, so we all just lazy over here. Because aluminum or aluminium, see, I can't even say it like the rest of the world say it. Aluminium, ain't that how they say it? I might be adding an extra little something there. But anyways, aluminum. And yeah. And then schedule or what they say it's schedule or something like that. Whatever. I say schedule. Cause that's how I learned. But how I say things in the South, they say it different than the North. What's something that's different here in these states? I know we call things different. Like the South, or let me say Tennessee. Tennessee says Coke. Everything. Yeah, going to get me a Coke. If I want this, yeah, Garrett, can you get my Coke out of the refrigerator? My pop, my soda. I started saying soda back in that would have been 99. Yeah. Because it was this guy. He was from Baltimore. And he's like, oh, do y'all got any soda? And I was like, what is a soda? He's like, a soda. And then he was like, a soda, a drink, a soda. I said, oh, a Coke? He said, no, I don't like Coke. He goes, I want a soda. I'm like, yeah, a Coke. And then, he was like, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, Coke. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, we don't got no Coke. Because I don't like Coke either. Like Coca-Cola Classic. I don't like that. Well, let me take that lie partially back. The only Coca-Cola that I like is Coke Vitamin. And they took that off I did like the Coke I think it was Coke Vite or Coke Vitamin. But anyways, it was a Coke with vitamins in it. And they had it around, I know, in 2007. Because the very first time I ever had one was over at Gary's house. When me and him, very beginning, started dating. And so we were having Coke Vitamin. Or his mama, that's all she drank was Coke Vitamin. And, Gary gave me one of them because I was like, I don't like dark Coke. I don't like dark drinks. Like if it's not tea, I don't like it. And he had Dr. Pepper, and I'm like, I definitely don't like Dr. Pepper. So because when I went over there, his mama cooked dinner, and and we all ate. I wasn't over there for dinner. I was just over there visiting, and then it was time for Gary's daddy to get off work, and so she went in and started cooking. And because I was there, I ate. But so she drank Coke Vitamin, and I liked them, and then they stopped selling them. Dark drink wise, I like grape. I like orange. I do like RC. And I know you're like, are you serious? You just said you didn't like Coke. I don't. RC to me tastes like a watered down Coke Pepsi mix. That's what it tastes like. It tastes like if somebody put a little Coke, like Coca-Cola, and if they put a little bit of, so half and half Coca-Cola and half Pepsi, put that in a cup, then added water, stirred it. That's what RC tastes like to me. I don't really like Dr. Pepper, and I really can't tell you why. I don't even like Mountain Dew, and I know Mountain Dew is not a dark drink. And I know y'all probably look at me and be like, well, bitch, you had dew mouth. I really didn't. I didn't have dew mouth or meth mouth. I had my brain attacking my bones mouth. That's what I had. And now I don't have any teeth. But that didn't stop. Oh, Don Quixote. That didn't stop him from still attacking that invisible dragon. Or, you know what? I don't know if y'all ever seen my other video that I was talking about. When I was saying my brain is Don Quixote because my brain is trying to fight an invisible. My brain is trying to fight the dragon that's actually a windmill, aka my brain is trying to fight a tumor that is not there, aka my brain is Ishmael. Call me Ishmael, bitch. And it's trying to fight Moby Dick. And I said, and this is what I was talking about in my other video, that what if Don Quixote is just Ishmael? Because Don is trying to kill that big old dragon, which is what? The windmill. And then Ishmael is what? Trying to get Moby Dick, which is what? A big old white whale. It might have been a rock. Ishmael is trying to get Moby Dick, which is in reality a big white rock in the middle. And then Don Quixote is trying to get what? That big dragon that is what? A windmill. AKA my brain is what like come on, mouth. You're embarrassing me. Let me talk. Like, yeah, I know I'm talking about you, Don. Shit. Bitch. Let me talk. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about my brain, y'all. I know y'all be like, oh, she's crazy. I might be a tad bit. I might be a little touched. A little touch of crazy. A little touch of something, a little touch of that. Anyways, I say that to say my brain, because I used to call it Hitler because I said it was evil because it was trying to kill something that wasn't there. But Hitler did kill people that was actually there. So that's why I changed it, because I'm like, I don't want to be disrespectful to anybody that had ancestors in the Holocaust and lost ancestors during the Holocaust. And, and I'm, I'm not gonna, that's just evil. So that's why I named it Don. Because Don is it, he's trying to get that dragon. That dragon is messing with him. And that windmill is like, I'm just here moving because the wind. Like, don't take it out on me that the wind is blowing. But then Ishmael, I thought about him. Call me Ishmael. I will not call you that, sir. I will call you Don, because that is your name. You're Don in the water. I mean, you're Don on land, and you're Ishmael in the water. I said what I said. At me. That's my interpretation of the two. One, it's the same person. One's just in the water, the other was on land, and then the third one is in my head. Ooh, burn, Keita, burn. Anyway, so I think my brain's new name is Ishmael Don. Nope. Don Ishmael Quixote. Because what is Ishmael's last name? I don't think I officially really read Moby Dick. I might need to read it. Because who to say? Okay, so that is a question. What is Ishmael's last name? Garrett, do you know?
What?
What's Ishmael's last name?
I don't know. I just know it's Ishmael.
I know. Well, I mean, it could be Don because they didn't say, oh, yeah, that's Ishmael. He's like, call me Ishmael. So he's telling us what to call him. It could be Don. I figured it out, everybody. I am a genius. I figured it out. Nobody said that was Ishmael. Don said, call me Ishmael. Gary, I figured it out.
Okay.
No, I did. Because nobody said, oh, yeah, that's Ishmael. What did he say? What did he say? Call me Ishmael. That's what he said. I figured it out, guys. Ishmael and Don is the same person. Like I said, he's Don on land, and he's Ishmael in the water. I mean, the dragon's not in the water. It's Moby Dick now. On land, it's a big dragon. In water, it's a big whale. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. And I'm going to call you a liar and a cheat. And I ain't want you no more, don't want you no more. I'm sorry. I was trying to do Angela Bassett. I don't even know if that's even the right movie. Because I was thinking of, you know what? 2 movies stuck out, and I don't think it's either one of them. The 2 movies I was thinking of was, What's Love Got to Do with It and Waiting to Exhale. And I don't think it's in either one of them movies. And it might not even be Angela Bassett. They even said that. You a lie, you a cheat, and I don't want you no more. I don't know if that's the words. Let me shut up for I you know what. No, I spoke. Hold on. I did want to say rest in peace to the late Chuck Norris. And it was somebody else. Oh, I feel so bad. The dude from Buffy. I did forget his name, but he was Buffy's friend in the show. Rest in peace to him too. I was gonna say he's a vampire, but that was Spike and Angel. But anyways, rest in peace to him.